What's up, everyone? It's me, Lucival, and I just need to step on my stitch slippers on because my feet is quite cold, and it is literally cold at the minute. There we go. All suited, ready. All right. Today I am reacting to another episode of the audio drama, which is Tales of Animal Girl Safari, the Kimono and Friends. That has a little mess. Kimono and Friends anime adaptation for this audio drama. I have kept on track with every episode to this point. The story direction, the VAs, yeah, everything that's been going on for this has been good. The characters are good. My favourite is I forgot the name of the character, the robot. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That robot. But yeah, this is another episode of Animal Girl Safari, and yeah, I think without any further ado, let's just get right on into episode 5 of this audio drama. And we will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There's no visuals on this episode again.
Today, this experiment is to solve one of the substance's mysteries on how fictional animals were born as friends. We took extra precaution in case the subject transformed into a beast.
Beast! That's it.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Lucky Beast.
Lucky
Starts
Beast.
the experiment.
Roger.
That's the character I like. Yeah. Not watch the anime, Kimono and Friends. Just the audio drama with this by itself.
Are you the reason I'm here? Whoever you are, if you're going to fight me.
Although, if it is a good anime, let me know down in the comments. And
Guards, lower your
I
guns. There is no need for excessive force if the subject isn't hostile.
I might react to it
Please deactivate your
in
power.
the future.
We are not playing tricks on you. We only wanted to talk to you.
We mean no ill intent.
Fine, but I want answers.
Yay, this theme song. na 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 na. 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 What am I doing?
I will begin this conversation. My name is Dr. Gunther White, one of the head researchers of the SCP Foundation, currently stationed at Site 100.
The name given to me was Petshot, one of the Egypt 9 glory gods who served my master, VO.
Do you have any question for us? I will try to answer them as best as I can, as information held within the Foundation is sensitive and classified.
Very well. What is the Foundation?
The Foundation is an organization that works in obscurity to contain anomalies around the world. One example of an anomaly is you. The goal of the Foundation is to keep normalcy in society, as anomalies like you need to be kept in obscurity to maintain normalcy.
How am I considered not normal? Crazy and bizarre things always happen where I come from. Everyone that I once knew was weird in a different way.
Crazy and weird things also happen here, but not in the outside world. No strange or weird phenomena are happening in the world today, but if they are, we contain it and cover it up with a false story. How about your power? Can you tell me more about it?
This place reminds me of the Speedwagon Foundation that my master always talked about. Isn't it obvious? My power creates ice out of nothing.
I can see that, but can you tell me more about it?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Well, we want to research the science behind your power. In research, your power is called a stand, an astral projection of willpower that has an ability used for others or for their benefits. If it interests you, we can help you master your power and possibly offer you to work for us. The Foundation could use someone like you.
Me working for you? Huh. I only work for my master, VO.
I'm sorry to say this, but your master is dead.
That's impossible! No one could never surpass his power!
Calm down. I know you're upset about losing your master. He wouldn't just die without leaving someone to continue his legacy. Before he died, he had a son and a trusted friend who he entrusted with a mission.
He had a son? Tell me who? And the friend he entrusted?
His son's name is Giorno Giovanna. The other is Enrico Pucci. Both are related to Dio in some way, with Giorno as his son and Enrico being friends. Giorno became the boss of an Italian mafia gang called Passiano, seizing control after terminating their leaders. And Enrico was entrusted by Dio to achieve heaven by implementing a plan devised by both Dio and Pucci. Enrico accomplished the plan and successfully killed the Joestar, the lifelong goal of your master.
I'm glad that my master accomplished his goal. Is there a way I can meet his son?
Unfortunately, no. You kind of reincarnated into your world. But there is a way to see his son. This is the first in a series of books that tells the story of Dio's son. It has also been adapted into animation if you prefer watching instead of reading. Your master does not exist in this world, and the world you know only exists in fiction. There may or may not be a way to return to your world, as we have yet to discover an interdimensional anomaly. The Foundation still offers you the chance to work for us. You will gain access to some areas where SCP-40348 entities are restricted.
Who are these entities you're referring to?
There are beings like yourself, animals transform into humans, with each of them possessing a unique ability. Much like your cryokinesis. None of them directly work for the Foundation. They are the inhabitants of this archipelago. A small society formed in the island chain before we discovered this place. They also form hunter groups to exterminate the Cerulean that threatened them and the Foundation. We'll also teach them many things from the outside world that may help or benefit them in some way.
This is so much to take in. Working for the Foundation would grant me the access to the information needed to know more about them. If I refused, the Foundation would probably let me stay. But I won't be able to enter the restricted areas. I could also talk to some of the inhabitants to gain information about the archipelago. It would prove to be valuable as I am in a new world. I would have to research what Ceruleans are, and how they are a threat. I accept the Foundation's offer. I look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Welcome to the SCP Foundation. We'll look forward to your cooperation.
Well, that was something. Then again, I never watched the anime or read the manga to know how Pet Shop would react. Dr. Lee, what can you tell us about her current emotional state?
She feels empty without someone to serve, as she is an assassin whose sole purpose is to search and kill.
Then we should have her focus his traits on this area. I suggest we train her on using her stand in different scenarios.
Sounds reasonable. This was easier than recruiting Kaban to the Foundation.
And that's because it may keep her separated from Serval or any of the other friends she made in Japari Park. She's doing independent research that she'll be willing to share with the Foundation.
Right. Your side of the experiment worked, I presumed?
That's right. She was confused at first, but we managed to help her through it.
That's good to hear.
I also got back that most of my proposals were rejected.
Right. You know darn well that allowing PPP to perform around the world would be a bad idea.
She's right. I know that it was requested by the manager of the group. It's just that this is something that we can't allow. We can't upload it on the internet either.
Worth a shot at least, right? I'll see if I can resubmit my proposal to use Sandstar and SCP-096.
Going back to the experiment, we should be beyond the two we've chosen now that we know that my theory was correct. I'll be sure to send a proposal to Senior Research Dr. Aldrich Thompson for us to continue our experiment with other final creatures.
Dr. Reitz, I'm patrolling the Annan Islands forest for any signs of the Ceruleans.
Fortress security agent is fine.
Roger.
Ha! Ow. Why did you hit me?
Apologies. I thought you were a Cerulean that was going to attack me.
Well, check twice next time. You never know, you might accidentally hurt someone.
I'll keep that in mind.
By the way, my name's Scarlett.
Pet shop.
Are you new here?
I've been here for a few months. What about you?
I've been here for about a year and a half. Are you a Cerulean hunter?
I am. The Foundation hired me to kill the Ceruleans and scout areas of the park in case there are any intruders. Or Ceruleans.
How did you end up working for them?
After I was born, they questioned me, offered me the job. After that, I went through training. After training, they gave me missions to do.
Must be a lot of work.
It is. By the way, what kind of animal are you?
What do you mean? I don't even know myself. I just assumed that I'm from an unknown species of animals.
I forgot to ask. What are you doing here?
Well, for one, the area around here is my territory. And second, I'm tracking down a specific type of Ceruleans that has been going through the island.
What kind of Ceruleans are you talking about?
The friends living on this island call them the Dark Hunters.
Dark Hunters. What are they?
To put it in simple terms, they are ceruleans that consume the living black sludge, the stuff where ceruleans came from.
You mean ceruleum?
Is that what it's called? Anyway, the reason they are called Dark Hunters is the fact that their bodies are entirely colored black. There are 6 types of Dark Hunter ceruleans, some of which I encountered unlike other ceruleans. Some of them have 2 eyes instead of 1. The first one is the ear cell, a cerulean with large ears with orange tips. It has superior hearing and could detect you if you make a sound. The second is the horn cell, a cerulean with a large horn with blue tip. They attack by ramming at their enemies with their horns. The third is the fang cell. Contrary to their name, they don't have fangs. It possesses large arms with 4 digits, green-tipped claw, and sharp-pointed elbows. The fourth is the tail cell, a cerulean that resembles a squirrel with small arms and a large tail with a yellow tip. They are the swiftest among the Dark Hunters. The fifth is the hunter cell. It is one of the most dangerous ceruleans out there. If it targets you, you will likely die. It attacks by shooting some form of energy and stabbing you with its tripedal sharp-pointed legs. They have V-shaped heads with an upside-down semicircle gap on the top, a triangular eye at the bottom, and a circular body with 3 legs attached to it. The last of the 6 is what I like to call the heft cell, a cerulean made from the first 4 Dark Hunter ceruleans I mentioned. It has all the abilities of the first 4 Dark Hunter ceruleans. When the ear cell, horn cell, fang cell, and tail cell merge, they create the heft cell.
Wait, if these ceruleans exist, then why hasn't there been a friend reporting it to the Foundation?
It's because we couldn't contact anybody from the Foundation, and most of the Dark Hunters are only active during the night, leaving many of the hunters on the island unable to track and exterminate them. I am one of the few friends that can easily track them down in the dark.
Couldn't you have just reported it to the Foundation Lucky Beast? There should be at least one patrolling the island.
The truth is, the Lucky Beast patrolling the island sort of disappeared.
How?
Well, it was walking through the forest a few weeks ago. It mysteriously disappeared in one night after the Dark Hunters appeared.
So you thought the ceruleans took the Lucky Beast and are tracking each of them at night?
Exactly. And that is why I'm looking for it to contact the Foundation. Are you going to help me?
I'm going to help you. I usually work alone. I'm only doing this to confirm the Dark Hunters exist and to reestablish the island's contact with the Foundation. Scarlett, are you sure we're going the right way?
Of course. I know this area very well. I may be blind, but that doesn't stop me from finding ceruleans.
Scarlett, are these the ceruleans you're tracking?
They are. Oh, and another thing you should know about the Dark Hunters is they're intelligent. They are smarter than normal ceruleans and have different behavior patterns.
Is that a problem for us?
Yes, but sometimes it's not. One group I encountered a week ago had an air cell that gets easily distracted. The fight was easy since I caught them by surprise due to the air cell's inattentiveness. They're supposed to warn the other ceruleans of danger. So, Pet Shop, do you have a plan?
Already thought of it. You would go to the other side of the clearing, distract the Dark Hunters, while I take on the 3 hunter cells. The rest of the ceruleans will be taken care of by you. Got all that?
Yes, understood all of it.
Cerulean?
You are not the apex predator of this island, or the archipelago.
Randy Orton?
I'm the apex predator of all your kind. Scarlett, have you found the Foundation Lucky Beast?
In a way.
Watch out, Randy, this girl's coming for you.
The Dark Hunters did some damage to this lucky beast. I'll have to take it to the Foundation for repairs.
Pet shop.
What about the frozen Dark Hunter ceruleans?
I'll contact the Foundation to send an extraction team. This is Pet Shop. I have some ceruleans that might get you and the other scientists interested. Requesting an extraction team on the Annan Island. Over. A Foundation Lucky Beast was damaged by the ceruleans. I'm taking it to the site for repairs. Got it?
Who did you call, and what is that?
It's my communicator. It helps me contact the Foundation whenever I have something to report. I called a security agent to send the team to get these Dark Hunters in containment where scientists will research them.
Does it help us that they research them?
Yes, they will tell us how they behave and how smart they are. The scientists will tell us if they find any weakness.
I understand. How long will the team get here?
About a few hours. Will you hold this for me? I have some ceruleans to be kept frozen.
What's the matter, Dr. Ritz? Did Pet Shop discover anything about the loss of contact with Annan Island?
Yes, it seems that there has been a new type of cerulean discovered by Pet Shop and Scarlett.
What? You can't be serious.
It's true. The extraction team
He
returned
is.
life samples. They're called Dark Hunters and are smarter than normal type cerulean. They are currently locked in containment.
That is a problem. We need to update the file about the ceruleans once research is done on these new types. And Pet Shop and Scarlett?
Both Pet Shop and Scarlett are taken to the site doctor, treating their injuries. The Foundation Lucky Beast that they found was brought to the repair bay to fix its damages. It will be fully functional by tomorrow morning, ready to be sent on patrol. Scarlett was temporarily accommodated into Pet Shop's living quarters on the site because she had an extra bed. Scarlett will be transported back to the Annan Island after her injuries recovered.
I see. Dr. Ritz, when looking for fictional creatures, we need to find more that can be useful for night hunts.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. And that was episode 5 of Tales of Animal Girl Safari. This was an interesting development of an episode because we first get to meet Pet Shop, I believe. Pet Shop. I think she's brought into the foundation. She mentioned about her master, but then Dr. Watts mentioned that her master was killed, and she couldn't believe it at all. But then she, I think she then took that role. What Dr. Watts told her. So she's out now on the field. She meets Scarlett, which is another member of the foundation. Don't know what type Scarlett is though, or Pet Shop. It sounds like it's a certain species, not a human. They meet another new type of these ceruleans that are what were they called now? The Dark Hunters. That's it, the Dark Hunters. And then Scarlett, I don't think it was Scarlett. I think it was Pet Shop that mentioned that there are several different types of these cerulean species out there. Which I did have a picture of one of them, thanks to Nightmare Ninja. I think it's like a little tiny like blob, like a speck. I think that's all I know. Nightmare Ninja might have sent me other types of these ceruleans, but I forgot what they look like. Well, I do know that one of them is like a blob, like a black mist dot. It's like, I mean, as I'm recording this now, there's this recent episode of, what was it? Or was it an episode of that from the drama? Where's it from? No, actually, it's not from a drama. It's from an anime movie that I watched from Studio Ghibli, and it was My Pet Totoro. I watched that movie on Netflix the other day because this month, on February, they have released all of Studio Ghibli films. And the other day I was watching My Pet Totoro, and there's like these little black mist like creatures that's just roaming around in the household. So to me, it reminded me of one of them. If you have watched My Pet Totoro, if you haven't seen My Pet Totoro, go give that a watch. Absolutely recommended. Absolutely recommended. It was. I mean, I've seen certain clips before of it, but I've never watched a full movie of it before. And to see that film, I'm so glad that I've watched it. And I'm gonna browse through different movies as well by Studio Ghibli. I've watched Princess Mononoke and My Pet Totoro. There's this witch film as well that I might watch next, and there's like other certain films as well that I might give a watch as well. So yeah, that's for me to watch myself, and might give a little review, and I might do it on my Twitter page as well on what I thought. But My Pet Totoro, amazing film. Princess Mononoke, amazing film. So yeah, well, what did I like best though? Mononoke or My Pet Totoro? Ooh, that is a tough question. That is tough. That is tough. I can't give a final verdict of what I thought. Given that Princess Mononoke gives a good story-driven role of action and the suspense in these scenes, I'll have to say that for My Pet Totoro. But My Pet Totoro is still an amazing film, and a family film as well for the family to watch, especially definitely. But Mononoke is it just feels that bit inch higher, you know. But as for this episode, good episode. Great job to all the actors, the VAs once again for taking part in this episode. The SCPs, Scarlett, I've just done with this episode. I can't remember the names. Lucky Beast was in this. My favourite. Yeah, all the other characters as well. Sorry if I forgot any of them. But yeah. Okay. I will leave it on that note. So, thank you very much everyone for watching my video of the 5th installment episode of Tales of Animal Girl Safari, and let me know down below in the comments if you want me to watch the original anime, which is called Kimono Friends, or is it Kimono and Friends? I don't know. But if you want me to see the anime itself, and I might put it towards my BitTube, because if I put it towards my YouTube, then I don't want to risk getting a strike, because it did give me a strike when I was watching it wasn't, or was it an episode? No, it wasn't an episode. It was an audio lyric for what I did on Bang Dream for Tai Hanazawa's Returns song back in season 2 of that song. So yeah, and from now on, from then, I am uploading videos on BitTube. So yeah, so if you want to go see my BitTube page, I'll leave that down below in the description as well. But if you are new to my channel and want to check out more of my videos, then you can hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell for more updating content when I upload my next video. My Twitter page is at elusiveal21. I'll also leave that down below in the description, as well as my BitTube. And if you have any comments to say, or like I just mentioned earlier, if you do want me to see Kimono and Friends, leave it down below in the comment section below. Or anything else that you want to say, leave it down below in the comments. And that is it. That is it, everyone. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.